And welcome back to Talks in the Mirror with me by Nishan Marie. Happy Monday. I'm actually recording this on a Sunday. A happy Monday to you all. So it is the last Sunday of 2026. I actually got up early this morning, got my day started. It's 10:55 now, so I've done my Sunday routine, done my facials, my cleaning, my coffee, did my Bible study, listened to my sermons. So I got myself mentally prepared for the podcast this morning. I am feeling amazing today. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm thankful for another day. God is so good. God is so good. So this episode is going to be about grievance. I've been grieving for the last 2 to maybe 5 years. I don't even know. And every year for my birthday, I cry. Like the day before my birthday, I cry. I always be ready for my birthday, and then when it gets close to my birthday, I'm just like, oh, I'm kind of over it because it just seems like it's so much. People expect so much from you on your birthday, and then I want to say probably about the day before my birthday, I just break down crying. This year was like a different type of cry. It was an ugly cry. Like I just was not okay this year. I was not okay this year, guys. I cried so hard the day before my birthday. I woke up crying. I snapped out. Like I don't know. But the next day I was like refreshed. I felt so refreshed. And I think it was me kind of grieving just all the losses I have received over the last, 2 to 3 years. And just I lost a lot. I lost a lot. Not just, material things, but I lost, close family and close friends. And I lost things that were very personal and close to me. So it's been a loss. And also grieving a life that I expected for myself, as well as grieving an old life. And I think that's what it is when I cry on my birthday. It's like grieving the life I expected for myself. My expectations at 33 are not where I want them, or I'm not where I expect it to be, but I'm where I need to be, if that makes sense. I'm where I pray to be, if that makes sense. I pray for peace. I pray for slow mornings. I pray for God to break me down and rebuild me. I prayed for all of this, and now that it's happening and you're actually in it, it's like, okay, what is going on? So that's where I am right now. And I'm like still stuck between who I was, who I used to be, and who I am trying to become. And I think the hardest thing is letting go of your old self. And you have to let go of your old self to become someone new. And the old me is so much fun and exciting. The new me will be as well. The new refreshed me, but I think that's what it is. Just grieving an old life as well as grieving a life that you thought you were supposed to have. So let's get into that. And let's tie some biblical terms into that because everything we do will be tied into biblical terms. Okay, so acknowledge the loss of honesty, honestly before God. And that's what I had to do. The Bible gives voice to sorrow. Psalms are filled with raw, unfiltered laments where writers pour out their grief, confusion, and anger to God. Actually, in the book of Psalms right now. So when I tell you they are pouring out their hearts to God in the book of Psalms, like they like, God, where you at? What are you doing? My enemies are tearing me down. And I feel like you just left me here. And that's kind of how I felt in 2025. Like this year was definitely a God did it type of year. I don't care how much I got beat up and broke down. When I tell you God came through for me, it was moments I didn't know how things were going to happen, and God made the possible. So I want to say that I had to have full dependency on God this year. Like God really broke me down to depend on Him fully. It was times I couldn't call my best friend. It was times I couldn't call on my man. It was times I couldn't call on my mom. It was times I couldn't call on nobody. But God really broke me down to where I could only call on Him. Even if I did call on them, I ain't wanna hear nothing they had to say. They weren't saying the right stuff. Yes, it got to a point where God broke everything down and put a lot of people away from me and made them, more attentive in their life and doing things that they need to be focused on. And He made it to where, yeah, you're gonna talk to me. Like this is personal. This year is about to beat you down. And I need you to be prepared for 2026 because I'm about to break you down to rebuild you. So yeah, God, I get it now. I was mad. I flipped out on my birthday. I was even writing in my diary out in my journal. Like my journal, I do with my Bible study out, and I flipped out on God in my journal. Like that's how mad I was. I told God I'm sick of this. Like, and I had to go back and apologize to him because I was talking to him. I was talking to him. I was upset. So yes, grieving in old life. So the Bible gives voice to sorrow. Psalms 42:3 says, "My tears have been my food day and night, while they say to me all the day long, 'Where is your God?'" Psalms 13, verse 1 through 2 states, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me?" And Jesus himself wept at the tomb of Lazarus, showing that grief is holy and human. So the takeaway from this is God brings you sadness, anger, and questions to God. He can handle your honesty. That's why I say I snapped on God. But God can handle your honesty. He wants you to be real and raw with him. Y'all be walking around here trying to put on an image for everybody else, and you also put on the image for God. I am is who you're going to get. I don't want to be anybody else. I don't want to live anybody else's lifestyle. God took me through what he took me through and brought me through what he brought me through so I can be authentically myself. I don't want to be nobody else. I used to always be, I want this soft girl life. Baby, ain't nothing soft about you. Nothing is soft about you. Like, ain't nothing soft. My skin soft, you know what I'm saying? I can say that. I have very soft skin, very soft hair. But when it comes to internal things, God has built me up. When I tell you I'm bruised, broken, and beat down, like, ain't nothing soft over here. God has given me the strength so that I can display my strength. I'm built up to be strong. And I have to show that. I can't be running around talking about I want a soft life and being weak. God, what are you doing? I ain't build you up to be no soft, weak person. Like, be who God created you to be. Stop trying to be everybody else. This is who God created me to be. I don't want to be nobody else. I swear I don't. I don't want to be younger. I don't want to be older. I want to be right where I am right now in my life. I am so thankful for where I am. So remember God's character and past faithfulness. In the midst of pain, anchor yourself in who God is. He is present, compassionate, and unchanging. Lamentations, we don't really talk about lamentations a lot, but Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 19 through 23 states, "Jeremiah grieves deeply, yet recalls, but this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases, his mercies never come to an end." Hebrews 13, verse 8 states, "Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever." And Psalms 34, verse 18 states, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." This is so real. When I tell you God is so near and dear to the brokenhearted, when I tell you I have been broken down and God has been right here beside me, like it's been times in my head where I want to give up. God, I don't think I want to wake up tomorrow. Be honest. I've never contemplated suicide more in my life than I have in these last 5 years. I can honestly say that. God has honestly kept me sane. Nobody or nothing else has kept me like God has. That man has sat with me and let me know, baby, I promise you, you feel like this right now. But if you give me time, I promise this is meant to grow you. This is meant to build you up, not break you down. Like, let me use you. And you have to let the Lord use you. I get tired of being you. I just be, God, please take me out the strong people list next year. And he tell me no. You actually moving up. I ask God to take me out the strong people list every year. You know what this man tell me? No. You actually moving on up the list. You getting stronger, my child. I'm telling you this how I feel. I swear, every year it's like he just like you're not coming off this list. The list is getting longer and you're actually moving up. You're getting up to team lead. Like, I need you to start leading some teams. Like, I need you to start, doing more. Like, you know how your job just, you know how you can have these real jobs and they see you doing good. So now you become a very important person at your job. That's how I feel in this battlefield with the Lord. Like, he's really trying to make me a very important person and I'm fighting it. And I don't think it's me fighting it. It's the devil. And I have to give myself to him. I have to. Like, I have to give myself to God this year. But like, if I don't give myself to God, then He may release me. And I don't need Him to release me. So, yes. And to get into that, release what was while holding hope for what may be. Biblical grieving involves letting go, but not as those without hope. Philippians verse 3, verse 13 through 14. So Paul speaks of forgetting what lies behind and straining forward to what lies ahead. Isaiah 43, verse 18 through 19 states, "Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you perceive it? And Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, then verse 4 through 6. For everything there is a season, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. It's okay to release the past. God may be leading you into a new season, even if it looks different from what you expected. This is what grieving your old life looks like. When you expected to have this X, Y, and Z, baby, I supposed to be a movie star in Atlanta right now. I supposed to be a model. I supposed to be a fashion designer. I supposed to be an interior decorator. I supposed to be so much. God just like, this is where I can use you. Like we want to be bigger than what God has for us. God puts you where he can use you. Sometimes you move into that big city and try to do big stuff is just not where he need to use you at the moment. Let God use you. Like seriously, I had to learn that. Like let God use you. It may not look like what you expect, but when I tell you, you may be doing a great thing in the kingdom, listen, let me use you. Avoid bitterness and comparison, y'all. Oh my goodness. Grieving can turn toxic if it becomes rooted in resentment or envy of others. Hebrews 12 Verse 15, see to it that no root of bitterness springs up and causes trouble. John 21, verse 21 through 22. When Peter compared his future to John's, Jesus replied, what is that to you? You follow me. Okay? Proverbs 14, verse 30. A heart at peace gives life to the body, envy rots the bones. Take away. Guard your heart against bitterness. Your journey is unique. Comparison steals peace and hinders healing. Okay, let's get into that. Y'all, I'm about to dive so deep into that, I might drown. We at 13:49. We might be at 23 when I get done. Okay, listen. Y'all, stop comparing your life to other people's life. Comparison is the root of all evil. Social media will kill you if you let it. Learn how to navigate through social media without being compared to others. And then y'all sit up and compare yourself to people's lives because they posting their stuff out of happiness and want to be happy. And there's nothing wrong with people posting their celebrations. But what I don't like is the bitterness that come behind it when y'all say, well, I don't have to post it because I don't have to. That's being a hater. That's being bitter. Let people post their stuff without you having to come back and saying something about how you don't have to. No, you just can't. Let's get into it. I really don't like that, y'all. I don't. Like, and then you do stuff and post how you want to post, and when somebody else posts how they want to post, you have to negate what they do. Like, y'all, live and let live. Those are things that I live by. I don't compare myself to nobody's life. I don't think I'm better than nobody. I don't think I'm bigger than the program. Like, I don't. I don't compare myself to nobody's life. I'm like, oh my God, I love that for them. The biggest thing I try to do is congratulate people in their season because I know we all have our seasons. I could be up this season and the next person can be down. And the next season they can be up and I can be down. Y'all learn to celebrate people in their seasons and stop sitting up trying to take things away from them or hating on them or trying to pull their card to see if they really got what they claim they got. I cannot stand that. Run the race set before you. Again, run the race that's set before you. Stay in your own lane. How you end up in somebody's lane when you keep looking over there, that's how you swerve in somebody's lane. Have you ever been driving and you're not paying attention to your lane and you keep looking over what somebody else doing and you end up swerving over in their lane? That happens a lot. Or you sit at the light and you so busy looking at somebody's car that you can't even go because you stay in their car. That happens a lot. Stay in your lane. Stop worrying about what everybody else doing. Stop comparing yourself to what everybody else doing. If it bothers you watching what everybody else doing, get off social media. I can literally go on people's page and it doesn't bother me. I'm actually happy for them. I congratulate them. I just don't get going on somebody's page and you just start boiling inside that you so mad at what they doing, how they living their life. And you start comparing your life to theirs. Baby, that's a season. Everybody got seasons. Everybody has their season. Some bad, some good. Some you just coast through. You don't know what people going through. You don't know what they did to get there. Run a race set before you. Let God use you how he will. Y'all, for real, stop comparing yourself to people. Social media has become a platform of comparison. Seriously. Put your feet in grass. Get back to reality. Half that stuff ain't real. Okay? 95% of that stuff people post is not real. Okay? Seriously. For real. Okay. Seek comfort in community. God often ministers through his people. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 2, bear one another's burdens, so fulfill the law of Christ. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 3 through 4, the God of all comfort comforts us in all our afflictions, so that we may be able to comfort those who are in any affliction. In Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 9 through 10, get it right, girl. Two are better than one, for if one falls, the other can lift them up. Don't grieve alone. Share your heart with mature believers who can pray with you and offer biblical encouragement. I have that bad. When I'm going through something, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't need no community. Please get out my face, for real. I want to go through it alone. And I have to stop doing it because somebody else, test can be a testimony. We need community. We need people. And God can put people in your life to help you get through something and break something in you that has been holding you down for years and has been a bondage in your life for years, and God can put somebody in your life that can break that, okay? So stop saying, I don't need to protect me, I don't need it. Now, some people just want to be in your business, okay? But that's why God bless us with discernment. Seriously. If you feel like it's somebody with a good heart and they're really trying to help you, let them help you. Ain't nothing wrong with help. I am at 33 and I'm just now in my life accepting help. I just asked my uncle them for some money. I'm 33 years old. I just asked my mom for some money at 33 years old. Okay? Listen, y'all, let people help you. Seriously. Like, I have that bad. Like, I want them people. I don't need nothing from nobody. I got it. If I don't got it, I'm going to figure out how to get it. Like, God gives you community. God bless you with people. Nothing wrong with talking. Just pray about it. Because sometimes a listening ear can be a running mouse. Just know who you talking to. So you have to know everybody in your life has a place and a space for a reason and know how to use them. All right? So fix your eyes on eternal hope. Our greatest comfort is that this world is not our final home. Our old life, however good, was always temporary compared to the glory ahead. That's 2 Corinthians 4, and that's 16 through 18. So we do not lose heart, for this light monetary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. Revelation 21, that's verse 4 through 5. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore. First Peter, that's chapter 1, verse 3 through 4. We have a living hope, an inheritance that is imperishable, undefiled, and unfading. Let your grief point you to heaven, where every loss will be restored and every tear wiped away. Amen to that. Okay? But seriously, that's real. Like, let God use you so you can do good things on this earth so you can get to heaven. Seriously. Like, you're going to go through. God did not promise us a life of just peace. And if you had a life of peace, you wouldn't need God. I learned that. Like, you got everything, you don't need God. That's why the devil give you everything you want. And God will give you everything you need. Because when you have everything you need and God is providing that for you, that's when you become full dependent on God. When I tell you God broke me down these last 2 years so I can fully depend on Him, I used to depend on myself. I used to work 2 jobs. I was paying over $3,000 worth of bills by myself. Baby, I had 2 cars and a car and a truck. I paid off. Like, I was fully dependent on myself. I was living in Buckhead. I was doing the big. Like, I did not need, like, I needed God, but I felt like I was doing it good. So I did not give God the time that I'm giving Him now. I didn't have the time. I was working, trying to provide a lifestyle for me and my child. So now, these last 2 years, God have broke me down so I can have time for Him. I can have space for Him. So I can have slow mornings. And when I tell you, God has provided my every need. It's been moments I have been crying because I'm just like, God, I want to go back to getting this money and doing this and doing that. And I just want to pack up and leave and just go back to getting this money. And God was like, my child, stay exactly where you at. And I promise you, I'm going to provide everything you need. Just trust me in this season. And when I tell you I've woken up mornings and then God done dropped some money in my account just out of nowhere, God has been providing for me since May of this year. I haven't worked a full-time job since May of this year. I have a part-time job. I've been working a little, I still have my company, my transportation company, where I get those. And God has been providing me with contracts. God has been providing me with different, jobs. God has been providing me with different hustles. God has been providing this year. God has made me fully depend on Him. And I'm so thankful that no matter what, God got me. And I can trust that. And I learned that through through grief. I learned it through losing a lot. I learned it through pain. I learned it through restless nights. It was nights I couldn't even sleep. I was up crying. It's been nights I've been so stressed I couldn't even sleep. And I literally would smoke and do this and do that, trying to make myself go to sleep. And he like, you still not gonna have no peace. When I tell you I get on my knees and I talk to God, that man gives me peace that's a past no other. Can't nobody give me that peace. Can't nothing give me that peace. Not a bottle, not a blunt, not nobody. But God, trust him. Lean on him in your times of weakness, in your times of dark. So, and to close this out, fix your eyes on eternal hope. Our greatest comfort is that this world is our final home. Our old life, however good, was always temporary compared to the glory ahead. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16 through 18. So we do not lose heart, for this light, momentary affliction is preparing for us eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. Revelations 21, verse 4 through 5. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore. In First Peter 1, verse 3 through 4, we have a living hope and inheritance that is imperishable, undefiled, and unfading. Takeaway. Let your grief point you to heaven, where every loss will be restored and every tear wiped away. Allow grief to deepen your dependence on Christ. Suffering can define, Suffering can refine faith and draw us closer to Jesus. Y'all, that's why I was just saying, allow grief to make your dependence on Christ, y'all. Allow your grief to make you closer to the Lord. Okay? Don't run closer than else. You ain't gonna find it at the bottom of a bottle. You're not gonna find it in no blunt. You can roll the fattest blunt, you're not gonna find it. I tried. Okay? I tried. Not gonna find it through sex. You know the song Cranes in the Sky by Salon? The song is very biblical. Okay? Because she's saying some stuff in that song. She said, I tried to drink it away. I tried to smoke it away. I tried to sex it away. I tried to cry it away. I tried to shop it away. Nothing changed. Nothing you do will give you eternal peace. Everything is momentary. You can take it away for the moment, but it's still going to be there. God has a well that will give you water that you will never be thirsty again. And this is coming from a sinner. I was a sinner. I'm still a sinner. I'm getting better. But old Sean, she was hell on wheels, okay? It's things I used to do and say that I will not do and say now, okay? Seriously. In your weakness, Christ's strength is made perfect. Let this season teach you to rely on him, y'all. Please pray honestly. Use the book of Psalms as a model. Journal. Write out your grief. Prayer and scripture that comforts you. Serve others. Even small acts of kindness can help shift focus outward. Counsel. Consider biblical counseling. If grief feels overwhelming or stuck, y'all, please get into counseling. Worship. Listen to hymns and songs that reaffirm God's truth. Seriously. It's in the music too. And I still like a little rap music here and there because it's in me. It ain't on me. The streets is in me. But God is even deeper in me, okay? And I have to listen to more godly music, okay? So I'm going to say that I am not perfect. None of us are. I don't care how you try to make yourself look perfect. I don't care about your aesthetically pleasing life. Nobody is perfect, okay? Let's be real and raw, for real. And grieving your old life is not a lack of faith. It is a testament that something of value was lost. But as you grieve, remember you are held by a God who redeems loss, who walks with you through valleys, and who promised you a future filled with hope. Your story isn't over. God can bring purpose from pain. Y'all, God brings purpose from pain and beauty from your ashes. That's Isaiah 61, verse 3. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters, and he restores my soul. Psalm 23, verse 1 through 3. Pray that you take away something. I pray that you take away a lot. I pray that you know no matter where you are in life and no matter how many mistakes that you've made, you are still used and you can still be used and you can still change and you can still redefine your life. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care who say what. I don't care how much time you think you've lost. God will restore everything the locust stole from you. Listen, God will restore everything the locust stole from you. I used to think because I've got older now I'm out of time. Baby. And I can't even say I'm in my prime no more because I don't have a prime. I just keep getting better with time. I used to think, oh, my 20s was my prime. It wasn't. Now in my 30s, I'm like, oh, baby, you in your prime right now. I'm not. I just keep getting better with time, baby. Ain't no prime for me. Ain't no prime. I just keep getting better. That's what happens when you walk with God. You don't have a prime. You just keep getting better with time. Okay? Let the Lord use you. I pray that this helps you on your journey, on your healing journey. Thank you for listening with us today. Talks in the mirror with me. By your girl, Nashawn Marie. This is the last Sunday of the year. Y'all, we made it. Y'all, we made it. We made it. We made it. Oh goodness, that man beat me down this year. But I made it. Stop playing with me. Okay. I look like Larissa Shields right now. I got the confidence. I'm a fighter. Okay. All right. Oh, y'all get like let this year be great. I pray 2026. I pray 2026 just brings back everything the locusts have stole from us, okay? I pray 2026 is a great year for you. I pray 2026 you see who you are through Christ. Through nobody else lens but through Christ's lens alone. And I pray for your strength. I pray for your healing. Y'all journal this week. Let's get into the journal. Let's talk about what we lost this year and how it and what we gained. Let's talk about the loss, but let's also talk about what we gained and how it pulled us closer to God. And yeah, I'm so excited for this year. I just see so many new things are happening. And then guess what, y'all? Watch night is on a Wednesday night. So don't be in no club with no bottle in your hand on watch night. December 31st, 11:59, be in somebody's church. Or be on your couch with some gospel playing. Okay? Make it have a little wine. But have some gospel playing. Okay? Be in somebody's church. Start your new year off with God. Way you start your year is how you gonna end it, okay? I pray for new blessings on all of y'all. Let's get in our Bibles. Let's do this more. I'm working on becoming a better person. I'm working on sticking to my word. I'm bad at that because I gotta learn how to, no matter the mood, no matter the moment, stick to the plan. I have to learn to stick to the plan because when I'm upset, I say F the plan, F everybody, shut up. Okay, and I'm not gonna do that in 2026. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be a better person in 2026. Okay, and I mean it. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for 2025. We so much appreciate you all. We are arriving on our anniversary. Yes, it's about to be 1 year since I created the podcast. Let's get into it since the first episode. So new things are coming, but thank you all again for joining me on my healing journey. Yeah, and it's getting better, and I hope y'all get better with me. So thank you again, and y'all have a blessed week, and I'll see you soon.